Well, there was also the whole thing when, remember, Kobe had the whole cheating scandal situation, and he ended up throwing Shaq under the bus.
It wasn't Shaq he threw under the bus.
Who did he throw under the bus?
He never said it was Shaq.
So people just assumed he was talking about
Yeah,
Shaq.
because it was all he said, my teammate, right? Which I never heard Kobe say.
Mm-hmm.
This is rumor.
Ah.
Right? And if he said it, right, supposedly this is what he said to the officers. Right? Because he didn't talk in court. Supposedly this is what he says in the office. But now we hear, out of all the things he said, we hear this. No. If he was like, my teammates did this, then he's not saying, if it was Shaq, he would have said, Shaq, boom. He wouldn't have said one of my teammates.
Yeah, pays off. I should just do what they do and just pay off the girls or something.
Right. He would have said Shaq. He didn't. But everybody assumed that Shaq was paying. Shaq doesn't pay off girls. He doesn't. He doesn't give them money to have sex. He pays them to leave. Like, you know what I'm saying? When Shaq, if Shaq were to tell you how he, I remember this. I remember this, and this is a story I never forgot. I'm playing on the Lakers. They give us like per diem, $930 or whatever. They still got to give Shaq one. Shaq has not cashed any of his NBA checks to this day, so they're gonna give Shaq a yellow envelope with $930. This guy makes $300,000 per game at this time.
Yeah.
So this girl was talking. I'm now doing Best Damn Sports Show. She, shoot, boy, I used to get that money from all that, man. I had Shaq one time. That's right. I kicked it with him, And I look, and I'm not saying anything, and everybody gets quiet. And I go, oh, you kicked it with Shaq. She said, yeah. I tell you right now. Boom, came up to me. He didn't give me a G. He like, here go $900. Boom, boom, gave it to me. Go shop it. That's what the girl is saying. And I go, $930. She goes,
Shaq was giving
matter of fact, it was $930. Bitch, he gave you per diem. He gave you Laker per diem money.
He's giving out his Lakers per diem to girls.
He gave, like,
absolutely love it.
You cannot go up and say, he probably just was like,
here.
Yeah. I think it was a stripper chick bragging about that she got a G. No, you got $930.
$938.
He cares nothing about it.
Well, shout out to Shaq, man. I think, me and him have been in contact recently, actually. Mm-hmm. And I think what he's done is phenomenal on the business level.
Yeah.
Being a board member on Papa John's. Mm-hmm. He is a minority owner on the Suns, I believe. He had like 150 Five Guys burger joints that he sold, I believe. That's what he mentioned.
God.
Right, for you. Bunch of different investments, a bunch of different businesses. Absolutely incredible in terms of what he's done off the court.
And when I needed cash, he said, how much?
Oh, really? He gave you some cash when you needed it?
To this day.
How much did he give you?
70.
70,000.
70,000. And then wait, this deal, I went back and said, he said, nah, we're good.
He didn't want it back.
And I was like, And then somebody was like, yeah, if people owe you, you still pay. And I was, to this day, which I'm going to say on the show, because the cannabis business is becoming very, very good for us, I got him in my brain as an investor. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when I kick back, it's, how many years ago was that? At this percentage, if you would have put it in the bank, would have given you this.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to give you this, and you can do whatever you want with it.
Right.
When he was with Hoops, Hoops was one of my favorite people on the planet. She told him, she was like, that's a real cat, and he always knows it. I went to his retirement of his jersey, and people around him have always gotten away, but I've always had a way with Big, always. When we would shoot 5 shots on Sunday, when we would talk about things, I always had a way with Big. We won the championship. We get back home. I live 5 doors. He's in with his feet and I sitting there in the pool. I never forget that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. 2 baby mamas at the house, his mother, and he's at my house in the pool sitting around and goes, what happened now, Sal? I go, now you got to win more. We're just sitting there with our feet in the pool, and we're now champions together. And to everybody else, they're thinking about, what was your greatest moment in the NBA? Mine, sitting with my feet in the pool with Shaq, talking about what was going to be next.
Dope.